Chris Rock and Will Smith are two of the great pillars of American comedy. Both have had a tremendous influence on the popularization of stand-up comedy. Will Smith rose to stardom very quickly, thanks to his successful films. He also managed to become an outspoken advocate for racial equality. Chris Rock was known as one of the angry black comedians, and it paid off well for him. He gained fame with his no-holds-barred style of comedy. Few people can stand up to the wit and barbed humor of Chris Rock. He can deftly break down a situation and make it funny, without any fear of backlash. Will Smith is known for his acting, but he has also recently tried his hand at stand-up comedy. He enjoys playing the clown on stage, but his jokes usually fall flat. Chris Rock's skill as a comedian is one of his biggest assets. His ability to read his audience and tailor his jokes accordingly is unparalleled. Will Smith, on the other hand, falls short in the stand-up department. He tries his best, but often his jokes come off as corny or forced. Chris Rock has the edge on Will Smith when it comes to stand-up performances. His comedy is much sharper and his delivery is near perfect. Will Smith's popularity can't hide his lack of stand-up ability. He is still a rising star in the eyes of many, but his jokes fail to hit the mark. Chris Rock, however, is an experienced and competent comedian. He knows how to make even the most taboo topics into hilarious jokes. Will Smith may have the star power, but Chris Rock has the stage presence. His keen insight into all types of cultural and social issues allows him to remain relevant. Chris Rock can rip apart a situation with his sharp tongue. His delivery is almost always spot on, and his jokes often go over the heads of those who don't get the joke. Will Smith may be an actor, but he lacks the comedic timing Chris Rock has. He stumbles on his words and often fails to deliver on what he promised in his jokes. Chris Rock knows when to take a joke too far and when to pull back. He has a knack for finding the sweet spot and his accuracy is unmatched. Will Smith does his best to tell jokes, but he fails to capture the attention and laughter of the audience as well as Chris Rock does. Chris Rock is a master at improvisation and can throw out witty one-liners without breaking a sweat. Will Smith may be a Hollywood star, but his stand-up skills still have a long way to go. Chris Rock's unique style and presence on stage has made him an icon in the comedy world. Will Smith's attempts to imitate these qualities have come up short. Chris Rock can take an unpopular opinion and make it funny. His delivery and timing are second to none, and his jokes always hit the mark. Will Smith may be able to carry a tune, but he simply can't match Chris Rock's ability to make a joke. His jokes come off as forced and uncomfortable. Chris Rock has an edge when it comes to roast jokes. His wit and sarcastic delivery make it almost impossible for Will Smith to keep up. With the help of Chris Rock's expert delivery, his jokes become timeless classics. Will Smith, on the other hand, often struggles to even hit the mark. Chris Rock can bring a joke to life with his unique and energetic delivery. Will Smith may look like a comedic genius, but his jokes are usually too obvious. Chris Rock has had decades of experience and mastery in stand-up comedy, making him the clear winner in any matchup against Will Smith. Will Smith may be an entertaining actor, but his attempt to throw out witty and sarcastic one-liners often come up short. In a stand-up battle between Chris Rock and Will Smith, the clear victor is Chris Rock. His style of comedy is just too sharp and funny for Will Smith to match.